What?
You're vacuuming my seat.
Why?
Because you left so much
What is up, guys? This is going to be the true video that I've been talking about for some time. The couple edits that I did to the last footage that I did ended up getting scrapped because there's a lot of stuff in there that cannot be said on YouTube. So, with all that done and said, sorry, I had to get that off my person. With all that done and said, let's get back on the road, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another exciting video. And the first one that I will ever probably do. But today is going to be a good day. Today is going to be a nice, beautiful day. Where'd they go? They went that way. So right now, currently, I am following my baby little sister that is in front of us. So it's gonna be an interesting day. A couple information drops. So couple things that I have plans for this channel and a couple things that I would like to share to all of you. So plan number one is going to be doing the repairs on the bike, but prior to the channel. And she's got a taillight out. So that is going to be something that I'm going to probably do in the near future. And I forgot how much I do not like these gloves. But that is something that I'm going to be working towards. And so the first couple of repairs that we have to do on the bike is one, front fender. Front fender needs to be repaired as soon as possible before California stormy season comes in and rain starts coming in and all that fun stuff. Now the thing that I will always say is, like, I have no problem riding in the rain. My family has a problem with me riding in the rain, but that is fine. I'm gonna try to respect their wishes to my peak performance. But with all done and said, I need to get the front fender fixed because I love the way it looks, but it's not a chopper. It's not out in front of me. Not like that. So we're gonna get that fixed as soon as possible. I still need to find a fender that I like that would be great for the characteristic build that I'm trying to do with Baronets. The second thing that needs to be repaired is my exhaust.
Baby and fuck me.
Okay, that was interesting. The second thing that I want to repair is my exhaust. My exhaust is going to be the next thing that's going to get repaired because my exhaust manifold or my exhaust pipe is basically bent in a little bit, which kind of sucks, but it's fine. It's actually something that I'm not too worried about because I was already planning on. Oh my god, oh, that was bad. I didn't want to lean right there, but I had to. But that's one of those things that I have to get fixed because if I have too much back pressure in the pipe, it causes problems, causing fueling issues and all that stuff because technology is great in a lot of people's minds. Me, not so much. I really don't care. Sorry, I had to let her over. Anyways, so back to what I was trying to say. So the exhaust needs to be repaired. That's the next repair. Then it's on to modifications. Modification number one, that is coming soon. Because I'm getting an exhaust, I would like to get the tune and the high flow air filter, because that is going to allow us to tune the bike, get it dialed in, and let this baby rip. Let it breathe is what I want to say. If I could let this bike breathe, then this romping would be a lot better, a lot smoother for me, and it would have a little more throttle response on the takeoff. That's something that I like to try to do later down the road. Haven't decided on like which air filter I'm going to go with. I don't know if I'm going to go with the one that cones out and goes like that, or if I'm just going to go with the stock high flow air filter that's just going to be a big circle. And I haven't decided on what I want to do with the airflow or the air filter just yet. I'm still trying to figure that out. That is something that I'm in the works for myself. But in the long run, we'll see where it goes. The next option and the next thing that we need to do is after that, that's when I just sit down and decide, okay, 2-year warranty is this. I want the 135 for this bike. That's my next goal. I want to get the 135 in this thing because I want a high horsepower engine within this platform that I can carve out and do the idea that's in my head called the 151. There are 2 builds that I've seen off of a 151 platform, and that platform is based out of Moonshine Racing or Moonshine Motorcycles out in Tennessee. They're an engine building company that builds high performance vehicles. Now I don't know if I have decided if I want to do that just yet, or I haven't really decided on what I want to do there, but yeah, that's something that I'm going to try to do, and if I can, cool. If I can't, oh well. Now, the couple things that I love to try to do is do that build for this bike, and then try to deck it out. So suspension, rear swing arm. I don't know if I want to go to a chain just yet, or do I want to keep the true belt. Now the problem with the belt is you lose, I believe it's 25% of the power that you get directly from your drive gear. So you lose 25% of your power with the belt. Now if you have a chain, you lose only 5% because of drag and tension and all that stuff. And then you have drive shaft that I think, or it's the other way around. I don't know on that one. I would have to look up the percentages to actually give you the proper numbers to do that. Give me 1 second. Oh, baby. But that is something that I'm looking into and possibly building out, so but that is something that I'm gonna try to do and try to get for you guys, and that's the content that I would like to start with, is bike building. That's something that I've wanted to try personally. I am a diesel mechanic outside of this life that I want to build, so I do have the mechanical knowledge to tear down motors. I've just never worked personally on Harley-Davidson motors yet, and that is something that I want to try. My grandmother has also offered, hey, if you start building bikes, can you fix up my 1952 Panhead that my father had? And I was like, oh, I get to work on old school bikes? Yes, please. Because that is also what I want to get into, because I want to build a 1955 Panhead chopper. That is something I want to build later down the road. That's something I would like to try out and see where it goes, because that's one of those few things that, like, an opportunity I would love to take up, and one of the opportunities that I would love to do. So those are the things that I'm going to try for the near future to accomplish, and I'm going to bring you guys along. The other thing is, this channel is also going to be motovlogging. I'm going to all the events that I can go to and try to bring the best content of the motorcycle world. Now the thing is, I'm not into crotch rockets just yet. I would like to say I would love to try. I'm just, to me personally, I'm a sissy pansy when it comes to that high of speed and that high of turns And the stuff that those guys do on those bikes is something like that. Now, stunting, I'm good. I've seen some stuff. I'm not a stunt guy. I am not, no way, shape, or form stunt guy. Will I go high speeds turns? Oh yeah, I'll try. I'll try my best to do a lot of cool, fun stuff, but that's not what I'm into. What I'm into is the nice cruise, the high souped up horsepower, and possibly doing drag. Because as a kid, I've always grown up with drag guys. Like, my grandfather's a drag guy, my dad was a drag guy. And that is something that I've always been into, but me personally, I've never really wanted to pop a wheelie on a bike. Like, that is something like, I would try, but I would epically fail and ruin this bike. So I'd probably go out, like, if I really wanted to try stunt, I would go out, buy a small little pit bike, get some comfortable gear that's not gonna cause me any pain, and then try it that way, and then go from a pit bike to like a small Sportster and try it that way, and then go to possibly a Dyna, and then possibly do the baggers. I don't know, that's just a thought of mine. Anyways, but yeah. But that's something that I would like to try out. That's something that comes with everything, so we'll see. Sorry guys, I'm bugging my family. I bring it along for the fun. Why not? What the heck is that thing? I don't like speed bumps. I don't like speed bumps because most of these speed bumps are astronomically hurtful. And my family likes to do weird stuff, so we're gonna go right here. And by right here, I mean in the shade and away from shit. So, a couple things. That is gonna be the future plan. Now, we'll see how well that goes. That kind of stuff is going to be like really deep future type thing. So I'd love to try certain things and try to do cool stuff, but the problem that I run into and stuff that I want to try out is going to take time, is going to take money. Something that I have to do, a lot of things I have to do first before I can accomplish that goal. But the goal for right now is just to build the channel, and that is something that I'm gonna make that goal for. I'm gonna build the channel, build the community, and start it out where I'm just a small-time YouTuber and just go to events and enjoy my time and meet new people and try to grow the channel that way, because that's, in my opinion, that's how it should have been. With YouTube, that's how it should have been. Now, the cool part about the guys that I like to watch and the guys that I know that do this YouTube stuff is like my idols, like Blockhead Garage. Blockhead Garage, I believe, started out in his actual garage. So that is something that I would love to try out. That's something that I can get behind. But with all done and said, that is something that is very meticulous. You got to have a certain character to do YouTube, and that is something that I think I have, but it's me. I don't know anything about this world, so that is something that I'm going to try out and I'm going to try to enjoy. And the other thing is, like, with Blockhead, and he said this exactly, and I agree with this, and credits to this guy and kudos for this guy. He literally said that if you are going to be one way on camera and then a different way on the other, then why try to go out there and be with people? He, in my opinion, I've only seen this through a camera. I have not met him in person. I'd love to meet him in person because that would be awesome for me. Is we go out, he films a video, and he's the same way in the real life. In on camera, he's that way. In real life, he's the same way. Awesome, cool, honest, and like if he doesn't know an answer, he finds the answer for you. Those are the type of guys that we need in life. Now, one of those things that I'm like deeply passionate about is the fact that there are people out there like that, and that is something that I passion myself on. Is I like to be blunt up front, and sometimes like when I get like my bad days, I'm kind of a jerk, but for most days I'm kind of like cool. But that's the thing that like I'm deeply cool with and I'm deeply okay with, is like some days there are going to be rough days. There's always going to be those rough days. But with all done and said, 2 wheels, therapy. That is my opinion. But so for right now, alright, that's good sounding V6. I'm just waiting for my family to get done, and then we're going to go have fun in Target with the helmet on. Never done that before, but we're going to do it anyways. And if they give me crap, oh well. And another thing, if you guys are going to do this, don't break the law. 1, 2, don't be disrespectful when you have a camera on. Just because you have a camera doesn't mean you have power. Don't do that. Don't be that guy. Be humbled. Be kind. And give people the benefit of the doubt. Sometimes they're having a bad day too. And last but not least, enjoy the ride. I'm gonna say back. Alright. So, since I got nobody around, I'm gonna make like different clips of this stuff. So the first thing that I'm gonna do, or the first thing that I want to do, is get this fixed. I want a fender that's gonna like basically wrap around the tire, that's gonna like look decent, not the big bulky thing that Harley Davidson pops out. No offense to the big bulky. Some people like bigger bikes. I don't like my bikes looking like they're huge. Other thing that we need to repair, this non-true dual exhaust. This exhaust is not a true dual. That little pipe right there does nothing. I can cover my hand on it and it just comes out the one pipe. So I want to get that fixed. So that's the next thing that's getting fixed, and that is going to be where I'll probably start second after I get the fender done, because the exhaust that I want to get done pops out right about here. It's the Venison Hines big radius 2-2. That's what I would like to do. I want to get that done. That's the next step after the fender gets replaced. That's the next step. Next step is going to be tuning. Tuning is going to be the next step. Then it is off to get the air, or it's going to be fender, exhaust, air filter, because this air filter box needs to go. I hate the big bulky crap. That needs to go. And then we're going to do the tune, and then we're going to leave it as is for a hot minute until we can get a couple other things, because I want to put a 135 in this thing. I want to get the new swing arm because I want a beefier swing arm, and then a couple of